Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays? Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. The game was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. It's a first and 10 play coming out of the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Gamecocks offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Past the 45. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Finds his man. It's Fleming. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. And the Gamecocks will try to keep this drive moving. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. The Gamecocks will have first and 10 here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, South Carolina, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? On first down, it's play action. Gets rid of it on the move. That's reeled in. It's Dixon. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. And now the handoff. Look out, room to run here. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
A deep shot to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Jukes to get free. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking deep down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. It's a shotgun run call. As the first down is still going. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Grab behind the line. It's Bennett.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Barber. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. And the Gamecocks looking to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Bennett. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Fresh set it down to the offense. 1st down. The shotgun handoff here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
It's a quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14. The Gamecocks with 1st and 10 here. The quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Catch made on the out route. You'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Handoff to the single back. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the completion made. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Here he goes. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. He'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Makes the catch. It's Bennett. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And the Gamecocks are in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Makes the catch. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long. Top 25 in the country. But just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The Gamecocks will line up here on first down and goal. And he keeps it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. They snap it. The quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. 7th play of the drive coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
And he's got it. Touchdown, South Carolina. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Illinois will kick it off to get the second half going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So from the 18-yard line, it's second and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he whirls that about. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Quarterback keeps the football. First down and more. He's still running. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Quick throw to his receiver.
It's a good job here by this defense, especially the linebacker man coverage, but the quarterback needs some help here from his intended target. He needs to be able to find a guy that can separate and pull away from man coverage to be able to make any play at all.
He's running out of time here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. He missed it. Off target that time. That miss leaves us with a 21-point game. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. Gets it out quickly to the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
BAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Off the play fake on first down. That's a fly to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's snapped to the back. The Gamecocks pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. They'll run it here. Looks Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. It is intercepted. Not much on the return, but it set the offense at the 35. Here comes the bunch formation. Play action here on first down. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. You'll earn the first down and pay for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, what a grab. They make the tackle, but gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. Swarm with a pass rush, the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Running back grabs it on the screen. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Sanders. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Illinois lines up 1st and goal now. And the quarterback keeps it here. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And he'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Leaning on the run game here. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Gamecocks moving quickly down the field here. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The Gamecocks will send the punt team onto the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! What a grab by the junior. Illinois lining up quickly here.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his target. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Receivers are bunched together. Looking to throw it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play. So we'll check that out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Looks like Illinois will have the first down. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th. Wants to throw it. He's going to take off. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score at the first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Dixon. Brought down. The completion moves the ball down to the 4. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Press coverage now from these DBs. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. And the single back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He breaks free. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.